Okay. Gotta wait a second. I think we're live now. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're doing well. Don't forget to submit your taxes, collect your first redemption if that's a thing you want to do. I am on my 91st tax submission. Huge W there. We are going to be playing some Twitch SMP today. And it's been ages since I've been on here, dudes. I feel awful how long it's been since we've played. But it's good to be back. I can't wait to hopefully get my wings today. I'm gonna brave the absolute terror that the end is. And I'm gonna try to get my wings as legit as possible. I could respawn the dragon. That is an option. But why would I do that when I could tough it out and do something incredibly stupid? Also, I totally forgot. I need to... Ooh, you can't do that on OBS, right. I need to post my link in the Twitch SMP thingy. Oops. Where is it? SMP content. Okay. Finally back to the SMP grind. That's a great title. Yeah. We'll do my little happy face there, and then https://twitch.tv/KingRagnog. That's me. Okay. There we go. All right. Hi guys, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Admiral, congrats on coming first. This is your 18th time total, and thank you for submitting your taxes 65 times. Coral, congrats on 70 tax submissions, and Slime, thank you for submitting your taxes second time total. E indeed. We are going to be working on some TSMP stuff. It's been a long time since I've been on. I think last time was when we were here for the end event, which was like 2 weeks ago. It's been a little bit. But I got some armor. I got new pants. That's what I got. And I didn't really get much of anything else. And I am in need of wings, so we're gonna go and try to get some. I have plenty of diamonds. I just want to make this known. I am poor for a reason. I'm choosing to look poor. Everybody takes sympathy on me, but they don't understand. I'm just gearing up, so I'm like really goated with the cheese armor here, as the kids would say. The kids say that, I think, right? They definitely say that. Okay, so we need to decide what we're bringing with us. I have a chest somewhere here. Let's put away that. The hay bales are great for food, but I would prefer my steak. Do we not? Let's take this wheat. You know what? Okay, I do remember something. I did this after that stream. I was really tired. I was gonna end, but I raided it in... Did I raid Athema? I don't remember who we raided, but I did end up watching part of Athema's stream, and she was talking about needing a... It may have been mending. I don't remember. She needed one of the books, though. So I didn't have any of my food, so I had to turn some of my hay bales into bread and then run across the world. Whoa! Where... Who brought me? Is there a sign? Is there... Who brought me wings? I don't... Who... I don't know who brought me wings, but thank you. Okay. Well, I'm still gonna go get wings, because that was the plan for today. I need a backup set anyway. I die a lot, so... In fact, let's see. How many deaths have we gotten? I'm still on the leaderboard. I'm about to fall off. I'm this close, okay? If Epoch gets like one more and then somebody else probably gets two, if I had to guess, I'm off. I'm off the leaderboard. And that's all I want. If I could just fall off this one time. Hello, Germ. Welcome in. But yeah, I would like to fall off the death leaderboard. That'd be cool. But I know I die a lot, so I need to be prepared to hopefully not die this time. One of the cows just died. They have entity cramming. They're not really getting out of the hole like I want them to. It's fine though. It's okay. We'll cook that up. That'll be good. I don't know where the wings came from. I don't know who brought them. I feel bad. Is there a sign anywhere? This is my sign. Did anyone put a sign anywhere? I feel bad. I feel bad. I didn't know. I didn't know anybody gave me wings. Maybe it was I went with a group to go get the wings, and then I ended up being we only got one set of wings anyway, which was so funny. Oh wait, there's no sleeping, right? That's okay. I don't need sleep actually. I just instinctively sleep as soon as the sun goes down. I need to get better about that. I don't know if you guys do this, but every time I play Minecraft, it's immediately the sun goes down. I'm like, oh, time to sleep. It doesn't matter if I need it or not. It's just, I guess I use it as a safety blanket, which is fine. It's just, I don't want to be a baby either, you know? Okay, we'll get this beef here. And then, okay. I have some pretty decent gear here. We'll keep the oak planks on me. I doubt those are mine, but we'll keep them. I feel bad, because I don't know who gave me those wings. I'm assuming it was probably the group that we went with, though, because we only had one set of wings anyway. And then, it was really late for me by the time we finally were heading back to the main island, and we were just gonna grind out the Ender Dragon or something. And I was like, I gotta get off, guys. I felt bad that I couldn't help them, though. So we've got 36 shells here. That's 18 boxes. That's not bad. Also, there is a phantom after me. I'm just gonna go to the portal really quick. Ouch. Yeah, I feel bad. Well, I appreciate it. I don't know who gave those to me. I really don't. I'm assuming... I feel bad that they came all the way out here, too. Because that's a long way, and I don't know if they knew that I had another portal. I haven't been on in weeks. For all I know, I could be connected. I'm not. Okay. I need to get some ice together so that we can connect ourselves over to the railway. I say it's a railway. It's not really a railway. The ice boat pathway, though. I want to link us up to it if I can. Because I don't have to do this little maneuver then every time I come over here. It'd just be a straight shot, too. I could technically come off of this, but I don't want to inconvenience all the people that way, so I will make mine a single turn instead, because it's just courteous, I feel like, especially considering they probably built the main pathway originally, too. You know, huge W for that. But I do need to start farming some ice, or go see if I can find ice to farm. I could make an ice farm if I needed to. Selling ice would be fun, and I don't think anybody else is selling ice right now. The thing is, not a ton of people need it. Like, after you do your initial ice pathway, do you really need more? Probably not. I don't know. This should be the end portal if I remember correctly. And it is. Yes, yes it is. Okay. Boop. Uh-oh. My game stopped responding for a second there. Okay, we're good. We're fine. There is an end farm over there, and I found out it is free to use for anybody so long as you can make it out there. So that's also kind of a reason to get wings, because I like XP. And you know what else I really, really like? I really like mending. And that's what we've been grinding out on all our tools. So I'm kind of debating getting some stuff together so that I can start using that farm over there. I might possibly, I'm thinking about this anyway. I don't know if I will, but I'm thinking about maybe I'm gonna use this one. I don't think anybody's touched it. It feels like a weird spot to touch. Oh, there's another one out that way. I'm not gonna assume that that one's also free to use because it's got its own pathway. I'm not gonna touch it, but the other one over there is fine. The gateway. Okay, I want to get up here. Okay, boop. I just realized I don't know how I'm gonna get in here. I think I have water on me, so it should be fine. We can just. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay. I need some slabs here, and I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm just gonna look here. Okay. So I definitely want to go this way because it will not run me into anywhere else we've been. So I'm gonna go west and probably south as well, just to be safe. But I will go mostly west, if given the option. It seems like a safe bet to me. So I believe we're going the right way, right? I'm so scared to let go of shift. Yes, that is west. Okay. Okay, we're using bottom slabs as well, so no Enderman should spawn on here. I don't even think they can teleport to bottom slabs, so I should be safe. It doesn't matter, though. I'm scared. I'm very, very scared. Okay. Come on. Don't be chicken. I'm a chicken. And... you know, I should probably mark this as a pathway. How do you... is it B? It's B. Okay. Gateway. Confirm. Yeah, confirm. Okay. I'm gonna do this sort of thing here. Crap. Okay. Boop. And then boop. Okay. Give me. Thank you. All right. Now that we're on the main island, or not main island. This is not the main island. Gosh. Now that we're on one of the islands, so now I just need to find out where I'm going. So we could go that way, or we could go over this way some more. I'm gonna go this way because I think it's actually north, which is a little closer to where we were, but there's more area for me to walk over here, so we're just gonna go this way. There's a good chance somebody's already been through here and they've flown, but I'm gonna go for it with the bridges and still try. No clue at all if this is going to work out, but it'll be fun regardless. I hope I don't die. That's like one of my big concerns all of a sudden. I just realized nobody's here to carry me. That is terrifying. I could turn on shift toggle, which would be nice. Nice. That's kill 5 unique mobs with 1 crossbow shot. That's insane. I mean, it's not like too tricky, I guess, if you do the right setup, but that's still, it's kind of cool that you took the time to actually set that up. GG's. Okay, this way. I'm gonna find a city that's already looted, I have a feeling. What's that? Okay, I thought that was like a netherrack block. I was like, well, that tells me right there we're definitely not going that way. But no, we're good. I have a lot of cobblestone here. I'm waiting for thunderstorm. Oh, dude. Those are pretty rare on SMPs, it feels like, because there's not really a good way to predict when they're gonna happen. And unfortunately, a lot of people sleep through them, so then you know you lose your shot at one. Good luck though, dude. Good luck. I'm assuming you're charged creeper farming, maybe. That's pretty base. You know, you could do some stupid things with charged creepers. You can do a lot of stupid things with charged creepers. Nope, I just need a very, very frightening advancement. Oh, the very, very frightening advancement. Yeah. Okay, I gotcha. That one takes some time then. Is that your last advance? Well, you probably need how did we get here, but that's assuming you're going for how did we get here. I haven't looked. What advancements have I even gotten? None of them. I need to go get netherite. Right. I should probably do that because I want to go do some trial chambers with some of the SMP peeps at some point. I think that'll be a lot of fun. That's a lot closer, but the problem is I'm just going in a circle. And I don't want to keep going around in a circle because then we're just going to go where people have already been. So we're going to cross over this way, I guess. And it's going to be terrifying, but it is what it is. I did not just have a voice crack, not at all. Why would I have a voice crack? I did, okay. I've been doing a little bit of a paint project, and I forgot if I put a layer on the paint recently to make sure it's stuck. Because unfortunately, with 3D printing, especially when you're 3D printing in black, fun fact, black is very hard to cover up. So I've been really struggling with it lately. And so it's been adding coats and coats and coats and coats. And I couldn't remember if I did it before I started stream today. I was like, uh-oh, did I miss my chance? But no, I did add one, and it looks like it's coming out pretty good, so that's good. I had to do a whole bunch of color mixing because I didn't have paint in the right shades and the right colors, and I still don't have the right colors, but I think it's actually going to turn out better the way I'm doing it than what I was planning. I was wanting orange, but I didn't have orange. So I was like, well, what if we ask ChatGPT? And ChatGPT was like, you can't make orange because you don't have yellow. I'm like, yeah, that's correct. And he's like, but what if you make pink? And then you do some white and black in there, and you try to balance it out to make it look kind of more fake orange. And I was like, that's a decent idea. We'll try it. And I ended up accidentally making, like, that might be, it's in between peach and strawberry pink. And it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good, so I'm gonna try that and just see what happens. It's a happy accident if it looks good. If it doesn't look good, then I can keep mixing colors until I feel like it looks better. But we'll see. We'll see. Where are we going? West. Good. Okay. This is scary. I hate this. I do need more shulkers anyway, so regardless of wings, we need to do this for shulkers. Because I'm gonna need... We're getting 18 boxes already, for sure. Because that's what I have in my ender chest. But I need... probably 9 just for my build right now. That way I can move and place sand easily. And, I'd like to have extras so that I can, deliver things a little more effectively towards people. I can store my enchanted books easier. You know, things like that. It's very convenient. Okay. Gonna go this way. The nice thing about the map mod is I can see exactly where I was. Uh-oh. Well, I thought I could see exactly where I was, but I can't now. For whatever reason, the bridge is just not rendering there, so that's cool. That's okay. But you can see where I was, so I could kind of generally follow the path. If I get lost, I can get back home. Okay, this is west, right? It is. Okay. There's a lot of scattered land here. So be it. This is the way. This is the way. I'm scared. I hate this. I hate this, man. I just know I'm accidentally gonna let go of shift. I have it pressed down with two fingers. I've been pressing it down with my ring finger and my pinky. Just keep it down, and I'm scared I'm gonna let go. Okay. Do we have anything on our map yet regarding a end city? No. Okay. So when we hit this one, I'm gonna come back south, probably, unless I just see a big island out there that I definitely want to hit. We're also almost out of blocks, so I should probably make some more... yeah, more slabs. There we go. Alright, give me this. Thank you. Alright. I kind of hope the Minecraft movie does well. I know they're calling it a Minecraft movie, but I hope they do a Minecraft movie. Because I think it would be really cool to see the end in live action. I know people are cringing at the idea of a live action Minecraft movie, and I kind of agree to some extent. However, it would be kind of cool to see the end in live action. Just like I think the Nether could be pretty cool to see in live action. It's something I never really thought about. I mean, it's not gonna be live action because it's all gonna be CGI. But you know, you can go with a more realistic approach to some of that stuff, and you can have these really bright purple skies like what we have here, you know? That's something that you wouldn't be able to put into an animated movie necessarily. I mean, you could, but I don't know. I think it would take away from what the feel of... It would take away from the feel of what everybody's wanting from an animated Minecraft movie. Minecraft movie 2 is going to be about Alex, okay? Hear me out. There's already a plot line written and everything. I don't know what I would do if I were writing a successor to this movie. I guess it depends on where they end things off. There may be some finality to the movie, and there's not really a great way to pick up where they left. Is it just me, or is the cobblestone blurry? Am I going blind? Cobblestone's a little blurry. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm a little terrified. We're gonna run out of blocks so quickly. Oh my goodness. I wasn't expecting to take this many this early. I do just want one city though. If I can take one and I get all the shulkers out of it, we'll be set. Because I mean, there's like probably what, 30 shulkers per city if you get one of the decent ones. Yeah, if we get like a baby city, then it's kind of like, okay, well that was garbage. But on the off chance we get a good city, you know, that's like 30 shulkers right there, so that's 30 boxes because we have double shulker shells, which makes all shulkers drop 2, and that'll really, really help. Yeah, that would be nice. And then we'll also, of course, get our wings. So I'll have a second set of wings, because I didn't know. If I wasn't going to go get my steak today, there would have been a huge chance that I missed that, which I'm so glad I didn't. That was really scary. We're doing so many scary things. I am not proud of myself, but it's okay. It's okay. I need... Just keep looking, just keep looking. Okay, we'll go right, and then we'll come back left if I need to. Everybody, like, sleeps on the end soundtrack. Oh my goodness, it's a huge W. I kind of would like to see them do an end update just purely for the sake of I want to hear more end soundtracks. If they were anything like this, oh my goodness, we would be in heaven. You know, I could do with more end soundtracks. I mean, Nether update, they cooked with those too. I'd love to see what an end music disc would sound like. That would be really cool. Okay. That would take us out more west, which would be good. I'm gonna go around this way and see if there's any more anywhere else. Just to double check. I doubt there will be any, but if I didn't find the one, then I'd be kind of upset. Or if I didn't find the one city I needed, I'd be upset, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna assume it's... My best bet is going this way. If I can find... Ooh. Mildly terrifying. If I can find another island that's connected to this one, we'd be in good running, honestly. It's not quite connected, I don't think. It isn't, but that would be a good one to bridge to. So it looks like it has connections to all these other islands, which would be good. Okay. It's been a while since I've in-city raided outside of, you know, when we did Twitch SMP with the rest of the people in-city raiding. That was fun. It's been a while since then, or since before then. My bad. So we could go down this way some more. I'm kind of inclined to. That looks like a gateway, so we could pick up that as a waypoint. And I see some purple right there in a line. That could... It's a long shot, but hear me out. What if that's a, What if that's a, in-city? Who knows? I don't know. But I want to know, so we're gonna go. Also, ads are in progress. My bad, guys. My bad. I didn't see that beforehand, so take a break if you need to. Get some rest, use the bathroom, eat something, do whatever you gotta do. We'll be back when you're back. And if I find an in-city, I won't... Must be a sound. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. Gateway. Light purple. Yeah, we'll be here when you guys get back, so don't you worry. I'm saying that as if you guys can't hear me, I guess. That's kind of a funny thing. You can't hear me. Because you're in the middle of ads. Oh, well. I do think somebody's been here because that gateway did not have a purple beam. Which leads me to believe that somebody has been through here. But... I could have just missed it, maybe. Yeah, that's not what that was there. Okay, well, we'll keep moving then. This is a good island, at least. It's gonna get us a pretty decent stretch without having to block place again, which would be nice. Okay. You know? We might just pick a direction, honestly, and go out that way a couple thousand blocks. Because that seems like a safe bet to me for some reason. I don't know. It just feels a lot more safe to go that way. Yo, dig. We could go that way. Because, I mean, no matter what, somebody's probably flown in that straight direction from the gateway, from both of these gateways for that matter. So long as I'm not in direct path of the gateway, which I'm about to be, from about there, that would be direct path down. And then about here. So yeah, I'm in direct path of one right now. If I keep going down, and then eventually I'll start going left, I should be fine. I do not have enough instone for this. Let me just dig a little. Static sounds, oh my gosh. Keeps throwing me off. I'm like, oh, what's wrong with my headset now? I just got these replaced. Ah, jeez. Boop. Boop. We'll take 64. I think that's a safe bet for now. It'll at least get me across the gap. That's all that matters. Okay. Don't die, 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 don't let go shift. I don't want to let go shift, please. Did you guys... Wait. Why did I start it that way? That's not where I was going with that. Did you guys see? Yeah, no. So earlier today I had a fun experience. This is... Whoa, Herobrine was here. Whoa, I totally didn't place that. What was I saying? Oh, right. Earlier today I had a fun experience. I was, you know, just sitting around minding my own business. It was in the morning. I've been waking up in the mornings, by the way. It's been nice. It's been nice. I feel like I have a lot more time in my day because after I'm done streaming, I don't want to do anything. So if I can get work done before I'm streaming, it's way better. And I've been finding that if I wake up in the morning, I have a lot more time in the mornings. That, you know, pans out. That makes sense. And so I've been enjoying that extra time I have. And I was just, you know, sitting there. I was painting, you know, as one does. Because I could be doing other things, but I feel like the paint is very important to me right now. Actually, I do have a deadline on that I need to meet. So, I need to finish that. And I've been working on it for a little bit now. And my smoke detector starts going off. And I look around, I start sniffing. No smoke. No smoke. But you know, yesterday night while I was streaming, my brother's smoke detector went off. And so it has me scratching my head because it doesn't make sense for there to be two faulty units, especially when they're adjacent to each other. You know, my brother and he is behind that wall to my back. He is behind that wall. So it doesn't make sense for two rooms to have faulty detectors. But we don't smell smoke. And obviously, you know, it's been 24 hours since his went off. If there was a fire, you know, it would have definitely consumed the house by now, you would think. And I know it wasn't, you know, CO like the last time. Because CO is 4 beeps. So it can't be carbon monoxide. So it has to be faulty units, you would think. But it still doesn't make sense. So I've been scratching my head on that, trying to think about why. I still have another detector right outside my door, so if there is an issue, it will pick it up. But as of right now, those other two wouldn't shut up, so we deactivated them. I say we. I did. I deactivated it because I took it off the ceiling. I couldn't deal with it. So I ripped it off and deactivated it. But you know, it was on. It's a very interesting thing though. It was kind of a rude thing. I was just peacefully enjoying my time, you know. I was just painting. That's all I was doing. I was mixing colors and like, oh, look at this, cute, it's pink. And then next thing you know, it's beeping like your life is about to end, and I'm like, oh gosh, not again. Admittedly, I probably should have opened the window first just to see if airing out the room would have helped, but when I opened the door, I thought it was gonna shut off and it didn't, so I was like, well, it could be faulty. And I do know those things actually do have dust buildup, so if you have a really dusty space, the dust can set it off, or if a bug gets up in there, they can set off your detectors. if you have like cobwebs up in there, spider webs, anything like that, they can also set off your detectors, which is really interesting to me. But it makes sense. That's how it measures it, is actually, if I'm not mistaken, the detector, it like senses light, and so based on how much light is able to pass through it, it's saying, okay, well, there's too much of one substance in the air here. It's dangerous, so we're gonna start beeping. I don't understand all the ins and outs of that. I am in a new area because that is a beam. I believe that means it's a fresh generation for the gateway, so we're in the green here. We can keep going this way. So I don't know. But I think they were faulty. I'm hoping. Otherwise, I'm screwed tonight. No, I don't think so. I like I said, I have a detector outside of my bedroom, so worst comes to worst, we're probably fine. I'm gonna air out my room tonight just to be sure. But we'll find out. Light purple, gateway. Okay, keep going west. Yeah. I wake up in the afternoons all the time. That's fair. Whoa. What the heck? That's possible? I just got, what? I got 2 gateways. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay. Okay. Huh. I didn't know that was even possible. I thought like they would be like I thought they would have to have a minimum distance apart, but no, they can generate pretty much right on top of each other. Dang. Okay. I used to wake up in the afternoon quite a lot. It would actually usually be about noon, and then I would go eat lunch, but lately I've had a lot more motivation to get up in the mornings and get things done, and it feels good. It feels really, really good. Hi, Swiftu here. Hey, Swiftu. Welcome back, or welcome in. One time I woke up, went downstairs, found a fire in my kitchen, thought it was a dream, and went back to sleep. That's insane. That's actually insane, Coral. I'm glad that I'm assuming you either woke back up and realized it was a fire and you needed to take care of it, or somebody else did. Otherwise, I don't know if we'd be hearing that story. Oh my goodness, that's actually insane. I'm getting lit up in my pings all of a sudden. Why? What time is it? Is it 10? It's 9:13. That's what I meant anyway. I thought it was 9. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay. I'm gonna... Do I have another pickaxe? I do. It's not the one I really wanted to bring, but I thought I had an extra iron, but it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna go this way. And I'm going to wrap around back to that island. We can actually go straight from here. Okay. I'm annoyed because I left church early to thinking the build trial stuff would come in and I wanted to start it, but I left for nothing because I still don't have it. Dang, I'm sorry, dude. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. I have been known to I don't know how many of you remember the Lethal Company stream, but as soon as we were done there, I literally ran, or I literally ran from my church all the way back home. And I was out of breath, but I wanted to be on time for Lethal Company, so that's why I did. Um, uh, I just need to check this really quick. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. I think we're good. There's also a message request. What? Can I see the message request? I have a feeling you are a spam bot. Okay, that's fine. I can leave that alone for a minute. I try to keep an eye on my message requests, even though it gets very overwhelming very quickly. I like to keep an eye on it just because you never know. You never know who's gonna be in there. And I would very much like to know who's messaging me at all times. If I have it soon and get on it. I hope that all works out. Do you have a general idea of what they're going to have you build? Like, did they say, or is it just kind of, it's gonna be a surprise when it comes through? And do you know how much they're going to pay you as well for your trial build? Sometimes they say they'll pay you or whatever, and then they ask you what you're gonna do with it. So sometimes it's okay to also think about what you would do with that money. A Dust Phoenix. No clue what I'm building. I could kind of guess based on their channel though. Okay, I gotcha. That's good. At least you'll have some amount of ideas of what you need to replicate in terms of build style. I have no info. They're gonna tell me soon though. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that'll be good. Hopefully that all goes well. I think it will. If they ask me, I'm gonna say spend it on building lessons. I think that's a good idea, honestly. Tell them that you're gonna use it to help pay for any educational resources that you need. So, you know, for example, you mentioned that you were gonna buy building lessons from that one guy. You can also mention maybe other educational things that you want to do, like game development or Blender, things like that. Not necessarily related to it, but some people just really like helping pay for your education and anything. So they like being able to hear that they are somewhat needed. Sure, and they will like, yeah, I think so. I think so. That's a good idea. Okay. I've been listening to a lot of Coldplay lately, and I can't get some of their songs stuck out of my I can't get some of their songs out of my head. Wow, words are tough today. I don't know. I'm gonna even know the song "Magic" from what is that album? Is it Another's Arms? Is that what that album's called? It might be. I don't know. That might be one of the song titles on there instead, though. It might be both. It could be both, actually. But I've had that song stuck in my head all day. Ghost Stories. Yes, thank you, Coral. Thank you. You might be a bigger Coldplay fan than I am. I like a lot of Coldplay, but man, that album, for whatever reason, I struggle to remember things about it. It's a good album too. Like, it has a lot of good ones. You got Sky Full of Stars, Magic. O is good. Did I say Another's Arms already? Another's Arms is great. Swallowed in the Sea that one might be X and Y, actually. Is that X and Y? We're about to look it up. I gotta Google that one. I love Swallowed in the Sea. Spotify. X and Y has a lot of bangers. Sometimes I get them all confused. Swallowed in the Sea. X and Y, yeah, okay. Honestly, if I were to ever do a cover album of anything, I would probably do X and Y. If I were to do like a full cover album of any artist anywhere, Coldplay's X and Y would be easy peasy. I love Till Kingdom Come, Swallowed in the Sea. X and Y as a song is also good. Fix You is on there, and I love Fix You. Oh my goodness, and it's so fun to play on guitar as well, because you can do the little variations in the chords to make it sound a little more pretty. There's another one on there that I like. Talk is on X and Y, I believe. And The Hardest Part, I believe, is also on there. There's so many good songs on X and Y. Oh my goodness. They didn't really miss on that one, in my opinion. Or I could pull a... Wait, hang on. I gotta read your previous message first before I say that. The following statement for legal reasons is a joke. Or I could pull a, my grandma has cancer, I'm going to use the money to pay for her treatment. Yeah, make them feel bad for you. There you go. W move. I like Twisted Logic. Twisted Logic is really good too, yeah. I forget about that one. Is there another one? There's another one on there. Is it Speed of Sound? That one's a good one as well. I think, is it called Speed of Sound? Yeah. I got really into Coldplay, like, when I first started working. In fact, I knew some of their songs, but I didn't know who they were, really. And so, it would have been 2020, I guess. I was tasked with, I worked at Walmart. And I was tasked with standing outside to hand out all the face masks during COVID. And it was the middle of the night, and it was kind of cold. And all of a sudden, I could hear a sweet guitar riff, and I was like, whoa, that sounds sick. It turns out Coldplay didn't even come up with that guitar riff, but they did ask for permission to use it for Talk. And I was like, oh, okay, well, this sounds really cool. Hey, Siri, what's this song? And I saved it. I took a screenshot of whatever Siri told me the song was, and it was Talk. And I went home and listened to it. I was like, this is sick. I want to listen to more of this kind of stuff. And so then I started adding more and more songs. And I was like, oh, they do Fix You. Okay. And then I was like, oh, they also do Viva La Vida. Okay, I know who these guys are. And Yellow. And then I just fell in love with everything Coldplay. Similar story to kind of what happened with me and Taylor Swift. You know, it was like connecting all the dots and then realizing I like a lot more of their music than what I thought I did, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just like getting introduced to that world was insane. Felt really good. And I like a lot of Coldplay's newer stuff too. I didn't like it at first, but a lot of their newer stuff is growing on me. I thought it kind of sounded basic and but if you're in the right mood for it, Good Feelings, All My Love, Give You All My Love, Feels Like I'm Falling in Love, and is it I'm a Mountain or something like that? I think that one as well was pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of their not newest album, but second to newest album, I guess. It was the Music of the Stars or whatever. I can't remember. It was not my favorite album though, that's for sure. It was an idea, you know, and it had some good moments. It just wasn't as good as some of their other stuff, in my opinion. I love old Coldplay though. You stick me on there with Parachutes or is it Rush of Blood to the Head? Was that the album that had like God Put a Smile on Your Face and Rush of Blood to the Head? I like that album as well. And of course, Viva La Vida, Death and All His Friends, I think was that title. That one is pretty good. Rush of Blood to the Head. Yeah. I love that one. Oh, wait. There's another one on what is it called? X and Y, I believe. Was it? No, that one might be Milo Xyloto? Is that what it's called? Maybe. W. It was oh, it's one of my favorite songs from them, and I can't remember what it's called. Us Against the World. You guys can't see it, but I'm doing like Italian hand gestures right now. You're just gonna have to trust me. As a chair, I can do Italian hand gestures. But I love that song, and if you ever hear the live version of it, a lot of Coldplay's music is so good live. They actually have a good amount of. They have a couple of good Christmas songs as well. I love Chris Martin's voice on Christmas songs. If you ever listen to Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, he can kill that track very easily. It's so good. He's got a pretty voice. And of course, you got Christmas Lights. That's one of my favorite songs from them, and I would listen to that probably year-round, in all honesty. 2,000 Miles is also pretty good. It's also very far, as the song states. I just thought of something. I kind of wish we could normalize artists making more Christmas music, you know? I feel like we don't get enough new Christmas songs. What I wouldn't kill for Taylor Swift to drop more Christmas music, and I would love to hear. I don't know if he does this. I'm not a huge. I love his music. I just don't listen to it very often. But Michael Bublé, I would love more Michael Bublé Christmas songs. Jay Schlatt, my guy, he's got me covered with some of the new music, but I mean, it was covers, so you know, it's not quite the same thing as what I was talking about. But I would kill for some new Christmas music. I'm curious, maybe it's just they don't sell well, and so that's why artists don't make it, or it's because you have to be in a very certain time of year to be in that spirit to want to sing Christmas songs. But if it were me, man, I would almost consider trying to make that my whole career is about writing music about holidays and seasons, and ride the wave of each season. So, you know, you got your depressed winter album, your spring hopeful album, your happy summer album, and then cozy fall, and then back to depressed winter. But in between depressed winter and cozy fall, you're gonna have your Christmas album where it's all happy and joyous. I wish I knew how to write music. I kind of want to talk to some people about that soon, maybe. And see if we can make something happen there, because I think there's a chance we can make something cool happen. I don't know. I would not be like avid or anything. I can say that, but I think I could do decent. I do want to put out some cover albums of stuff and things. Okay, Sledgehammer being so dependent doing your Italian hand gestures. I know. They all said I couldn't do it, but here I am. I'm doing it. I did not mean to kind of go Donald Trump there, but I did. My bad. How long have we been doing this? About 30 minutes? Okay, that's not bad. You can quite literally go for hours and hours and hours and still not find an in city. So that's something I need to be mentally prepared to do here. Not sure if it's something I want to do, but I can. It is indeed a thing. Okay. It's actually a pretty nice crew on here today. There's a... I don't know if we're allowed to talk about this. There was a form that was talked about being sent out. I don't think it ever got sent out, or I just missed it. About activity and, like, feedback. I don't know what I would put on there, in all honesty, though. I love Twitch SMP, and maybe that's just because I'm kind of still in my honeymoon phase with it. My first season, it's really enjoyable so far. I've been enjoying it, but I don't know if I have like any constructive criticisms necessarily. Like it's just been a good time. I suppose like if I had to say one thing, I guess it would have been nice to have an event on the first weekend. But that was just the way the cookie crumbled, unfortunately, with timing for a lot of the admins and mods and Dash as well. If I'm not mistaken, there was just no time. And so then we were cramming events for the end, and the Nether opening was not a good time for me. Unfortunately, every event has pretty well been at not a great time. I've had to either sacrifice other things in life to make that happen, or sacrifice the fact that I'm just not going to be there for an event. Which does suck, but that's, again, the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So I'm not necessarily upset about it, but it is just a small thing. And it does feel like every single event has been that way now I think about it. But it's not intentional. I know that. Nobody knows my schedule. Only I know it. I don't go around broadcasting that to everybody, and then I seriously doubt if I did even that they would proceed to then plan the events so that I can't be there. That's ridiculous. That would be funny. Don't get me wrong. I would find that hilarious. But I know that they're not that kind of people, and I respect that. I do want to build a shop. That's something I want to do. Because I don't mind building big bases. I love big bases. I'm building one right now. And I kind of wish I probably built something that would be a little bit more collaborative, I think. So I think next time when it comes to base planning, I think I will plan something with someone else. I don't know who. But I would so be down to try to build something with someone. I think that would be cool. There's something else I want to say. But yeah, I want something other than just building bases. I would love to work on a shop or something of that nature, which I mean, we do have a shop in progress, sort of. We just got to actually get the resources for it so that we can build it. But that toilet shop, I'm telling you, man, it's gonna sell so well. I just got a brilliant idea. Okay, we can expand our business operations a little bit. This is terrifying, but it'll be okay. Okay, we'll go this way. And I'm gonna need like 4 stacks probably. You know what? Wait. I didn't see you. Okay. Let me mark it. That way I know where our nearest gateway is. B. Gateway. just not really any good spots to get off this island. Okay. We have not ran into a single in-city. I mean, I know I'm probably being a little impatient, but still, I'm kind of surprised we haven't ran into one. But then again, I'm not surprised necessarily, because for whatever reason, we didn't run into one when we were here with all the members. It took us like an hour or two of traveling before we found one. And even then, we didn't find one with an Elytra. I guess I could have brought my wings to get more wings, but I didn't want to do that. I really wanted to try to find these legit if I can. Not that the way that everybody else got theirs isn't legit, or brought me mine for the correct statement there. In fact, I think it's very respectable the way they got theirs. Fighting the dragon 18 times is pretty boring, so I respect people who are willing to grind that out. But more so, I want to do mine the vanilla, old-fashioned way. It's just something about it feels more satisfying to me. Okay. I have a really itchy eyebrow. My right eyebrow is itchy. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna itch it. I've been really itchy lately. I don't know what's with that. I'm wondering if maybe, I'm gonna talk to my parents and see if they did it, but I'm wondering if they swapped laundry detergent or, something like that. Maybe a fabric softener. I don't know. But everything is itchy. Not like allergic itchy though, that's the weird thing. But maybe it is, I don't know. Again, W soundtrack. I don't know why everybody sleeps on the end soundtrack, but it's so good. C418 really just did not miss. I'm sorry. Feels so good to listen to. Okay. Where we going? Are we south? We're down south. Okay. Noted. What's P? P is portal. Okay. And that's west. Right? No, that's not west. That's east. Okay. So we definitely don't want to go east because we've been there. So I know everybody else has also been there. Unless they didn't go beyond where we went before. In which case, I could go all the way out the 10,000 blocks and then proceed to go beyond that in hopes that I find something. But that would be a little insane. I mean, I haven't even run into one city, so I can't be worried too much about looted cities just yet. Although that is a deep fear of mine right now, is that we find one and then it's been looted already. One thing I've been doing lately, and I highly encourage everybody else to do this, is I've just been sitting there kind of going over things in my life and seeing what I can do better about it. And you'd be surprised. Things, you might be thinking, I'm really efficient, I'm able to do all these things, and it's no big deal. And then you realize, oh man, I'm actually not doing this right, or I could be doing this better, or oh shoot, I didn't even think about this at all, and now I want to. And so then you need to work on that. I've been doing that a lot lately, and I've been pretty happy with it. I've been waking up earlier, like I said. That's one thing. I've been getting to be creative again, not just with, streams and stuff. Those are cool. Those are fun to be creative with. But, it's really fun to be creative with? Like actual art projects that you can hold. So I've been working on 3D printing, and like I said, I've been painting a little bit, and that's been fun. I've been painting my 3D prints. Let me clarify. I'm not like Picasso or anything, but I dabble a little bit. And game design and development is also something I've been kind of working on a little bit in the background. I need to work on a finance game. Shmi, one of our viewers here, suggested that we make a game that teaches somebody how to do finance and make a game around that. And I'm trying to think of a good way to make that fun and interesting and clearly applicable to the real life. You want tips and tricks in there that are very clearly like, okay, if you don't... These are things that no matter how the economy is doing, it will always rely on these tips. So budgeting, for example, and maybe I just need to kind of go over it in my head and kind of go, okay, what are things about money that I know and that I enjoy, and then go from there and see if we can figure out something. It's tough to say, though. I just think it would be a cool concept, and it would be a relatively easy game, because it would all be numbers and math, which is all a game is, really, anyway. But if I could set it up properly, it wouldn't take me much time to get running, I don't think. And then I could just throw it up on itch.io, or if I really think it could be a good game, and I think it would be worth people's time, I would totally be willing to put it up on Steam even. It would be cheap, because the point would be, I don't want you to break your bank over this kind of deal. I want you to be able to play this game and take something out of it and apply that to your life. So, you spent $5 on this game. Okay, what you could do with $5, just think about this. You spend $5 every week or every day on a new game, if you just saved that money instead and then put that into a retirement account at 8% return rate or whatever, then what would that be at the end of your life? Well, that's actually a lot of money. Wow. Or at least show what it equates out to, because some people don't realize how much money they actually spend on things. Like, I know some people who just buy games willy-nilly on Steam, and they have no clue how much they're spending, and it scares me when people do that. It scares me so bad. Because what if, like... I don't know. I never play... I try to play every game I buy. I still haven't done it, though. I'm trying to get through all my Steam games backlog and just enjoy the games, but I'm falling behind. And in fact, I'm trying to now get to the point where I'm just playing Steam games in my free time rather than on stream. I want to play Doom really bad. I want to finish the Doom games, but I just don't have the time because of Stardew and then Spider-Man and all that. So there's a good chance we don't actually play Doom Eternal on stream, and I just play it off stream. We'll see. It does make me sad, though, if I don't get to play on stream. It'd be nice to just finish the job. And I might decide that as we don't start any new game series, but we do finish the current ones that we have. Kind of deal. I don't know. We'll see. We will indeed see. We gotta go right up here. I do want to play a lot of not new games, but I do want to play a lot of games that we haven't played in a little bit as well. I'd kind of like to try Phasmophobia again. It was fun last time. It really was. However, there were some there were some things going on that made it a little less fun. And then there was also, oh, I almost missed you. Whoa. Okay. But that was a lot of fun. Lethal Company was fun. I'd kind of like to play some more of those type of games, you know. Group-based games I think are cool. So I might look into some of those and see if I can get some groups going for some of those types of games. It's been a while since we did Creator Among Us, like Content Creator Among Us. That was a lot of fun though. It was a little out of my wheelhouse, just in general, you know. But it was kind of cool. It was kind of fun. A little silly. Also, ads are about to start, just so you guys are aware. I will see you after they are done, but just fair warning, they are coming up. I encourage you to go get some water, get something to eat, drink. And I guess I already said that when I said water. You know, all those good things. Thank you. Well, guess he's getting hit now. Okay, come on. There we go. So we're at 6. That's decent. 6 isn't bad. If we can get... I'm trying to think. I want at least 32 total, boxes. So all I need right now is 32, because I have 18 at home. 18 boxes total at home. So if I get 32 shells today, then I'll have 16 more boxes, which would be good. That'll put me just over 32. Okay, let's see if I can get up. And then we'll fight my way down. Oh, is that in ship? Okay. No. I'm gonna die. Oh. I didn't realize how low I was. Oh my gosh, I almost died. Okay. Okay, I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm okay. Okay. That would not have been good. What's the death leaderboard looking like, you know? Okay, I would not have fallen. I wouldn't have fallen down in a little bit, but deaths have slowed down in general on the SMP. Which is good. I'm glad people are dying less. But it does mean I'm stuck on the board for a little bit longer. I don't have a great reputation when it comes to death, I think. Which is, what it is. Hey, shoot me. Please? Okay. Let me get a couple of blocks. Also, I should probably grab some of the, boop. Boop. You know, I didn't think about it. I don't know if that ship's been looted yet. I mean, I don't think it has been. But it's really easy to go in there and just yoink the, It's really easy to just go in there and yoink the Elytra, so I wouldn't be surprised if somebody did grab it. Okay. Come on, hit me. There we go. Come on, poke out. Come on. Thank you. Yoink. Thank you. I'll keep the glass for now. That is wings. Okay. We don't have to stay here anymore. I mean, I not that I want to leave the end or anything. Why would I want to do that? But oh my goodness. Okay. This is actually pretty decent loot. Not gonna lie. I'll take the item frame, why not? And that means we can probably get a dragon head as well. Come on, poke out. I want your box. I want your skin so that I can put my items inside of it. I'm going to use you like a pouch, my guy. That's all you are to me, as a storage vessel. Item frame is part of the loot too. Exactly, that's what I'm thinking, man. Also, it's good to see you, Ellen. Do you have a preferred, like, nickname? I could see a couple there. Ellen, Ella is fine? Okay, Ella, gotcha. Bet, Ella. I feel like I'm saying it way more pronounced than I need to. That's... It's fine. It's okay. Boop. Can I make that? I don't think I can make that, but I'm gonna try. Why not? Why shouldn't I try? There we go. Elegantly. Ella. Okay. Ella is totally fine. Ella. It's a pretty name. I know a couple of people named Ella. They're cool. They're chill. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna float a little bit, if that's okay. Hey, where'd you go? Where'd he go? Okay, well, you know, that's fine. Water bucket clutch for sure. Yeah, that's what I did there. That was a totally good, really good bucket clutch. All the Ellas I met are pretty cool. Yeah. I'm trying to think of one bad Ella that I've met, and I can't. Not one comes to mind, so they must not exist, you know? That's the theory anyway, I guess. Okay. Okay, you know what? Just take me up, boys. Take me up. This is where I wanted to go anyway. Joke's on you. You thought you were being annoying. Nuh-uh. You're actually helping. Huge W. Huge W. We're just gonna hope that a bad Ella doesn't exist because I don't rock with mean people. Amen to that. Amen to that. It's crazy the amount of mean people you can meet. Like, I don't know. Life's too short to be mean. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion. I don't know. But I feel like life is too short to be mean. Where are all these coming from? Bob and weave, bob and weave. Oh. No, no. Okay, I got this, I got this. Okay. I'm alive. Life's too short to be mean. You don't even get anything good from being mean. Exactly. Like, I kind of get it if you got something good out of being mean. Just a little. Like, okay, yeah, if you made, like, I don't know, you don't even make more money from being mean. Like, that's not even a thing. Like, some people, yes, they do get paid to be mean. But I don't know, most people that get paid to be mean don't even make that much more. And they're ultimately more miserable. So it's like, I don't know. Mentally speaking, they're just wrecked. Uh-oh. Sharp 3, yeah! Okay, don't hurt me, don't hurt me, don't hurt me, don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! This is just for your own good, I'm sorry, guys. They're duplicating. They're replicating on top of the roof. I'm screwed. This is actually pretty bad. Okay. I'm gonna go back up to the roof then. Hey, boys. Could you stop shooting each other, please? It's not that I don't want to farm you, it's just, it's getting to be really difficult. Crap. Can I get back down there? Crap, I'm without bucket. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, wait, I have wings. Okay. I'm okay. I'm actually okay. And also, we can swap out diamond stuff here. There we go. And then I also have some pretty decent armor as well. Okay. There we go. I'm sure it does exist, but it's definitely not for me. I agree. I like how well you kept your composure here because I'd be panicking. I'm glad you think I'm keeping my composure. I'm usually a lot more laid back, I feel like, but today, man, these creatures, they're awful. I love shulkers. They're really cool. I remember when they were added to console edition, and I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to play around with shulkers, but I hate them so much now. I don't know how I really wanted to mess with this, but I did. Whew, that was close. I'm taking my bucket back, thank you. And you are gonna die. Okay, where's the other guys? There's another one somewhere. I hear him. Is he up? He must have teleported to one of the sides. Okay. Go this way, because it's a little closer. That was an impressive clutch, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that. Hear me out. What if we called you Reggie? Or Reggie? I've been called both. I've been called both. I'm not against it. You guys can call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner. That's my only rule. Yeah, you know, you guys can call me pretty much whatever. I'm not. Oh no. Okay. Stop. Leave me alone. Okay. Like the Nintendo president, ex-president. I'm actually not familiar. I don't keep up with Nintendo super much. Wow, that's so grammar. That's so grammar of me. Okay, can you stop hitting me through my shield? Okay, you're hitting below. I don't have any arrows. Crap. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you so good. There we go. Okay, let me pick up your shells now. I wish to put items in your skin. I'm making a box out of your bones. Okay, now I can put away some of this stuff. I'll keep the wings since I already have some at home. But I'll do that. That'll work. And then I can put that one away. Okay. We won't need a shovel here, so that'll be okay. Well, I'll keep the healing pots. Those are good. I'll take this. This is all kind of crap, but I'm taking it anyway. Because why not? Not the backseat, but they say dumping water is a good trick to block shulker bullets. Never tried it though. I didn't want to wash away the shulker shells I had on the ground, but it is pretty good. Yes, I've used it a couple of times today. It's pretty decent. Oh, we got a small big room. I've never seen one this size. Okay. This is an interesting size space. Can you stop? Actually, you know what? No, you got me right where I wanted. Thank you. And you know what? Yes, we're gonna use the water technique. Come get me now, buds. Buds. I just called them buds. That felt very rude, but you know what? That's a really good pick. Oh my goodness. Okay. In fact, I'm kind of tempted to just put like Unbreaking 3 and Mending on this one and make it my new Silk Touch. Go. Nope. Bye-bye. And what? Oh, okay. Parkour. 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 Wait, I need over there. Whee. Okay. Yeah, you know what? We can climb up the water now. We're good. We're good. We're good. Everything is fine here. Okay, up. And then really quick, I'm getting lit up in my DMs again. Give me a second. Just really quick. Okay. Boop. We're good. We're good. Everybody's alive still. Anybody up here? I have a feeling there's somebody over on this side. Okay. Yep, there he is. Okay. Hello there. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Anyone else? Anyone else? We're actually gonna get a lot of shells today. Okay. I might be able to have enough to even sell off to a couple of people. If I really want to. I could just keep them all for myself. But why not make a little bit of moolah, you know? Let's go back down. We do have to be careful because I don't have unlimited food. I'm actually very limited on food right now. Okay. We just gotta try to not take damage if we can. Blink. Okay, I'm on one steak. I think I should probably try to get out of here. 'Cause I don't have any other foods on me. Okay. Well, we got my wings. That's all that matters. Okay. They're still trying to rain fire. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me come back in here. Okay. Where would I have cuts? I thought that was like an Enderman or something. Okay, we're good. Not seeing any gateways there. Where's my nearest gateway? Up there. Okay. That's the way we shall go then. Yay. Alright, we got my wings. That's all I needed from here. We have another set at home. Somebody brought us some. I didn't know. But I didn't want to, like, ditch my plan for the day. So I wanted to go ahead and get a spare anyway. That works out pretty good. We got extra shells. That's awesome. And it gives us a lot more time that I can actually work on the base maybe, or finish working on getting my gear, whichever one we're feeling like. And I might just work on actually getting the rest of my gear, keep grinding out books, and then I want to save some books. I don't want to be the guy that makes another bookshop, because there's like 3 of them on the store, and I really don't like keeping up with bookstores, because it's just a pain. It really is. You're always chasing your tail, trying to make sure that you have all the books. I don't know if I really want that responsibility. So I might decide, like, hey, you know what? I didn't mark this end city down that I've been here. Let me create a waypoint that way. End city looted. That way I can mark it in the chords. That way everybody knows there's already been an end city used there. I think that's a thing. I think there's a marker so that you could tell people where things have been looted. I kind of forgot about it. But we only had looted that one, so we're good. But yeah, I don't know if I want to be the bookkeeper this season. That's a big responsibility. Especially since I don't have a raid farm. If I had a raid farm, I'd kind of be interested in it. I got my wings. I got my wings. My wings. You know what? We can zoom here for a second. Wee. Am I stressing you guys out yet? I don't have any fireworks. No, I don't want to do that. Did I sleep at home? Did I set my spawn? Because otherwise, I don't know where my spawn point is right now. It would probably be at spawn, because I think last place I slept was in the stronghold, and somebody already picked up the bed there, so... We'll find out. Spawn isn't that far away from my base on the nether. If it weren't for the nether, I'd be screwed. I'd be in a lot of trouble. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. Okay, gateway. Is this one of the low setting gateways, or is this a high one? We'll find out in a second, I guess. How far out are we anyway? Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, I kind of detest doing this because it just doesn't feel right, but there we go. Okay. Keep going. We got 200 more blocks to go. Almost there. My slabs did not last me nearly as long as I thought they would. Kind of crazy, but it makes sense. It's fair. Okay. Let us get up there, shall we? we go. That was really satisfying. Let me go pick those up. Might as well not let anything go to waste, you know? That sort of deal. Thank you. I must have put away all my arrows. I don't know how I didn't bring any with me. I really did mean to. Okay. And back up here, and we should be home. I think somebody already has a shulker farm going by the looks of things, because that's the only reason I can think of needing a rail setup like this. So GG's to whoever did that. And I hope you have really good priced books, because I would kill. Okay, we're home. Yay! Okay. We got more wings. Yay. And I have multiple ender chests, and I have multiple shulkers. In fact, let's go to make a couple right now. Oh, lag spike. Whoa. Okay. So now I can make a couple of boxes here. So we'll just start with one, and this is gonna be my valuables box. And I'm gonna put anything that's remotely valuable in there. I'm gonna keep my iron. I could probably just have an iron box if I'm honest, but you know what? No, we'll do everything that's like an ingot in there. Okay. And then lapis, redstone. Okay. Anything else that I can think of, maybe? Ender pearls would be kind of nice to have in the shulkers, but I don't know. Well, yeah, we could put it in valuables. I think it's something that I would probably want. Okay, also beetroot seeds, not in there, in here. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. And I've got horse armor, of course, and I could... Did I lose my horse armor? I used to have horse armor. I don't know where it went. Hey, yo, Infinite. 21 months in a row. Dang. Has it really been that long? Wow. Thanks so much for subscribing, though, dude. I appreciate it. Wow. That feels crazy. That feels crazy. GG's, dude. GG's. Wow. It's gonna take me a minute to wrap my head around that one. We're gonna put diamond armor on my boy here. Now he's fast, and he can jump high, and he's decked out in blue. Now he's decked out in blue. Wow. Yeah. I meant to mute, but I realized I don't have my mute key on OBS. That's fine. In my opinion, stuff that's valuable is what you'll use in the future. You know, that's a really good point. That's a really, really good point, Coral. I'm actually going to, oh, that sounds so good. I love it when my, diamonds jingle. Okay. You know what? I also have an iron farm. Why don't I go down there really quick and empty it out with another shulker? You know, that would be pretty smart. Pretty smart. Okay. Always got you, homie. It is crazy. I still don't believe the past couple of years have been a fever dream. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's crazy. I have some things I need to tell you soon. I've been meaning to send you a DM about it. It's pretty good though. It's pretty good stuff. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take the arrows. Yeah, there we go. And boop. Okay. We were married at one point. I don't know. Dreams over. Dude, we were married. That is factual. That was real. Well, it was in a game, but it was real in the game. Gosh. Oh, that's kind of insane. I'm gonna do that. I might actually make a redstone box, honestly. Just for my own sake. Its own thing, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. That sounds so pretty. It's so pretty. That would be... If you got any of you guys want to know what mods I use, you can always ask. But it's called Sounds. And, it makes all of your gemstones jingle a little bit. Sounds so pretty. But it adds a lot of different sounds. So like if you scroll through your item bar, it plays different sounds that they think each item would make. And so like, for example, your potion of healing, if you pick it up in your hand, it plays its own sound. And everything makes its own sound. It's a beautiful mod. I love it so much. Shout out to Kit for giving me that mod. Shout out to Trog for telling Kit about that mod, and shout out to whoever told Trog about the mod. Trog probably knew. Honestly, Trog is really into that, the Minecraft modding scene, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, of course, in game, for sure. Yeah, just in game. Shout out to whoever made it too. Yes. Who made it anyway? Yeah, you know, we don't ever pay attention to that, but we should. IMB11, Mindblock 11. GG's, dude. You are a legend. That if it's tonight, I get off work in a couple hours. Okay. If I have time, I'll definitely call you up. If I don't have time tonight, I could probably condense it down to a DM. But yeah. No worries whenever. Heck yeah, let's go. Thank you for sharing. I'm making a list with everything I'm learning from you. No problem, man. I'm glad to always share things because that's how I learned. I've been writing my website lately, and I've been doing a really in-depth. Here's your dab, Infinite. Also enjoy. Well, don't enjoy work if you can. Here's your dab. Thank you for submitting your taxes. I appreciate it. But I hope you have a good day. Homie. But I've been writing my About Me website page, and I've been struggling with how in depth I want to go with some of those things. But one thing in specific that I knew I wanted was I wanted to list some of those early YouTubers I used to watch, and it was hard for me to only pick a few. Because it was like, okay, I really liked Mumbo Jumbo, and FedEx Gaming was another guy that really got me into Minecraft and kept me going in a lot of aspects, because he taught me things that I didn't know how to do and nobody else was teaching console players how to do. IBX Toy Cat was another one. Grian before Hermitcraft. After Hermitcraft, he's still good, but it's not the same content that I was watching. You know, back then it was, he taught me how to build. That was, you know, it doesn't look like it. I do build, okay? I do. I know I have got a bunch of ugly things around, but I do know how to build. But Grian taught me how to build, and, you know, Mumbo has taught me to, like, look at redstone and try to mess around with it, and seeing all those different content creators that inspired me a little bit, and taking a step back to really appreciate that has been nice. And so I've been trying to compile a list of things that helped me so that you guys can go look at those things as well, and maybe it'll help you a little bit more. Who knows? Also, thank you for the candy. Let me grab some. I've got a lot of candy here. It's that. Oh, wait. How did you get in there? Excuse me. A Hershey Kiss. Don't mind if I do. That is premium. Wait, there's another one. Ooh, piece of candy. What else? What else? What else? What else? Is there any more? Is there any more? Oh, Reese's. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted, but this is important, okay? I thought my mom gave me this bag of candy saying nobody else in the house likes it. I guess they just missed that there was a Reese's in there. Oh, I'm happy. I'm really happy. I'm really happy. It's the simple things in life, you know? This one's been a little beaten up. I'm gonna keep that off to the side later. Because these are a little more beaten up. This is I've never had a cherry Hershey Kiss before. I've never had I don't know why I felt the need to clarify Hershey there. I've never had a cherry Kiss in general. Like, I've never had no, I've had Hershey Kisses, but gosh, I was making a bad joke. Okay. Doesn't smell like cherry. It doesn't sound like cherry. Does it taste like cherry is the question. A little bit. A lot. It's the candy cherries. Okay. I wasn't sure if I should expect the candied cherries or if I should expect the natural flavor of a cherry. I should have known because Hershey's, but that's really good. That's not bad at all. Okay. It's really cute. It's always nice to appreciate those that inspired you. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've been taking my time on that webpage because okay, this is something like I think everybody should try at some point. I think trying to write down your life story to some degree is really hard. It's really, really hard. And I've been trying to like condense down everything in my life to a couple of paragraphs in each section so that it's actually somewhat readable. Because realistically, I do want some people to, if they want to know more about me, they can read through all that. But I mean, like, it's tough to chop and choose details. Like, you know, I only, in terms of like early life, I said when I was born, I said that gaming has always been a part of my life, and then I kind of jumped to Minecraft, and I'm like, oh yeah, Minecraft has been a constant. You know, I started Minecraft in 2012. And it's like, whoa. I realized at that point, early life includes Minecraft, which is can you imagine? Can you imagine that? That's crazy. That's a little weird. But it's cool. It's cool. And then it's like, okay, well now we got to get into content creation. It's like, whoa, hang on. Content creation has been something I've been doing since 2021. And I want to try to explain a little bit about that and the different stages I feel like I've been in anyway. And it's getting really tough. It's getting really, really tough to choose details, but if I could write down every single detail about every single thing, I'd probably have all my followers listed on the page, if I'm honest. Like, I would probably go, oh yeah, this is when I got my first follower. This is when I got my second follower. And, you know, and maybe that's the way I look at things. I don't look at follower counts and view counts as numbers. I look at them as people, because that's what it is, you know? Every number is a person. And I feel like, I don't know, that's lost on some people, but it's never, I mean, it's gotten lost on me at some points, that's for sure. I won't pretend like I'm perfect or anything. But I don't know, every single one of you are a person, and that's, whoa, that's insane to me, you know? I want to, like, show appreciation for that, and I don't know how yet, but one day I'll figure that out. Silly voice, okay. We're gonna do Kermit. Hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes, please. Thank you very much. Okay, we are going to... Okay, can you please... There we go. So we are going to finish reading chat here, and then I'll continue from there. Jokes are always fun though. I switched from a little to a lot. It was deceptive. At first I got like a small taste of the cherry, and then like all of a sudden I got to the center of the kiss, and I was like, whoa, that's a lot of cherry. It was very, very good though. I have another one. I might eat that after stream. I'm not my brother calls me Big Back, but trust me, I'm not I really don't eat. Well, I eat a lot, I do, but I don't overindulge, I promise. I want the old woman one. I hate the old woman. The old woman voice is it's a very tough voice to do, as it turns out. One of my professors asked that as an essay once, and my mind just went blank. It's hard to talk about yourself. I've found the more I try to talk about myself, the harder it gets, because you assume everybody knows everything about you. And so my approach has always just been like, assume everybody knows nothing about you. And now I don't know where to shut up, because it's like, I just want to tell you everything, because I feel like if I didn't tell you everything, then you'd be missing the best part of me, which is the sum of everything, I guess, you know? It's not just one thing that makes me who I am, it's all the parts put together. Oh, that was almost really bad. I gotta try saying, hello there, Miss Piggy. Hello there, Miss Piggy. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? What's on the other side? I looked for the creeper noise, but you took it away. Yeah, people got me good with that one. I might bring it back. I don't know. Is that a channel point that you guys want back? Is creeper sound? I could bring it back. I could. We use StreamerBot now, so it would be really easy. I'll think about it. I might do it. I might. Assume everyone knows nothing about you. That's a really good approach. It's worked out so far. I can't stop talking about myself when it comes to the About Me sections. I love writing about me's right now. When I'm not painting or when I'm not painting things or 3D printing or getting videos and streams done, I'm usually writing on the About Me section of the website for now. Speaking of painting, I can show you guys right now. This is a little thingy I've been working on. I'm trying to do a keychain, and the outside piece. I can't show you the inside piece because it's still wet. But it's a little fire emblem. And then there's gonna be, I have another piece here. There's this little piece here. And it just hooks in there. And then boom, you got a keychain. It's something I've been working on. I love 3D printing. And I've never really been a good painter, so it gave me a good chance to give things a good try, you know? I love learning about people, so I think it's good to hear about others. I agree. I think there's a lot you can learn from other people and their lived experiences as well. You know, I think there's I realized I was just going Canadian. Let me get back into Kermit the Frog. There we go. But yeah, I think there's some really great things you can learn from other people's lived experiences. Lots of small things that you might not pick up otherwise, and you never know what might stick with you. You never know. Also, ads are gonna be starting in about 30 seconds, guys. Just so you are aware. This will stop pre-rolls. Unfortunately, I have to do it every 3 minutes. Every hour I have to run 3 minutes of ads. This is just how I stop pre-rolls, so you guys can get right into the action when you click on the stream. So use the bathroom if you need to. Get some water, get a snack. If you need to head out, though, please feel free to do so as well. But we'll catch you after the ads, hopefully. Also, I'm going to just put all my tools in here for now, and we'll sort things out. So, what I want to do is let's go ahead and set up my wings. So I need mending, so we're going to steal that from the helmet. And do I have unbreaking 3 anywhere in here? I don't. Okay, let's go get myself some unbreaking, which is easy enough. I got villagers, so let's see what we can do here. I should also go ahead and make some fireworks, just so I can fly. There we go. I need a lot more gunpowder. Oh my gosh. Okay. Boop. And I'm gonna take those. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. I think. I guess I could have put mending on it, but we'll see which one's less expensive first. I think mending is usually less expensive than unbreaking 3, but we'll find out. It's okay. I don't gotta know the answers. I just gotta seek the answers. I don't know. Let's. Is it right, left or right? Yo, Fusion. I sound so excited. Wow, I'm sorry. Poor Fusion. I didn't mean to sound disappointed when he joined. I'm breaking 3. Okay, 16. I should have enough then, yeah. Okay. Boop. And we're gonna go make 2, because I know I'm gonna need them. Alright, back to work. I love the enchanted book sound. Sounds so good. This is one thing I was going to talk about mods and stuff, and we were talking about sounds, but I think it's great that Mojang is bringing shaders built into Minecraft soon, both to Bedrock and Java. I know they talked about doing it for Bedrock once, and then things just didn't work out, and there's a lot of broken community trust there, but I'm really glad they're bringing it to everything, because finally there's going to be a lot more community overlap, for lack of a better word. The Bedrock players aren't going to feel left out. The Java players aren't going to feel left out. Everybody's going to be in the same boat there, and it's great. I can't wait. I really can't wait. I'm excited about the shaders. Also, I'm going to feed the cows again so that we can get more steak, because I need it. I need a lot of steak. I can go ahead and take this as well. Alright. Alright, boys. Eat. Eat some more. Okay, I think... we get them all? I think so. Okay. Oh. Okay, did any of them die? Yes, okay. How many baby cows is that? 3, 4, 5, maybe? I don't know. Somewhere around there. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Oh! We were talking about this yesterday, cleaning. And we were talking about messy rooms and stuff. My room has been so messy. And last night, you guys may, if you were here, you may have heard me mention, that I had a table over here, and I had a guitar case under it, and I was like, if I move that, then I could put boxes down there. You might have noticed it's a little less messy over there, a little less cluttered. I moved the guitar case and moved it into the closet, and I just moved everything that was over there that was boxes and things that I don't use a lot, like the VR headset, my drawing tablet that I said I was going to use, and I will use it. I will. I'm just procrastinating because I don't know how to draw. But I took all that stuff and I moved it over under the table, and oh my goodness, I have so much more room in my room. I can walk around. It feels great. And I've cleaned up over there a little bit as well. I've still got some more space to fill under there, and I got more things I can get rid of or put away. That's 3. That's 3. Okay, they're the same. Wait, those are both unbreaking. That's why. Okay, I'm also gonna rename my wings. What do I want? What do I want to call these? What should we call my wings? Do you guys got a name idea? I'll take suggestions. We'll find out how creative you guys are. Win more space? Heck yeah. It's always nice having more space. Tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to tackle my desk because I've just got so much junk on my desk. So if I could clean that all up, I threw away so many papers, dudes. I threw away a lot. I had like birthday cards and Christmas cards from the last 2 or 3 years, honestly. And you know, I'm sentimental to some degree, but I'm not that sentimental. Like, it's nice having all those things, but I don't ever look at them, is the truth. And so I picked them all up, and I sorted through them all, made sure there was no money or checks lost in there. If there was checks, I was going to shred them. Because at that point, I felt like they would be a little concerned if $25 just randomly came out of their account. But I checked, there was no checks, there was no cash, so we were all good. And I looked through them all, and I was like, okay, does this one have anything written in it that I want to keep? And none of them had anything in specific that I was like, I need to keep this one. So I went ahead and threw away a bunch. Threw away all those, threw away a whole bunch of old bags that I don't use from when I was building my 3D printer. They had part bags and stuff, and I was like, I don't need this anymore. My 3D printer is fully built. It's not coming apart. If it does come apart, it's not going in bags. That's just the way it is. So I threw all that away, and then oh, what else did I do? Like I said, I moved those bags out. That was great. And I just generally tried to pick up everything a little bit, and it worked so good. It worked so good. But tomorrow or tonight, I'm just gonna see what I can get off my desk. And I've got some stuff. I've got a lot of stuff. And part of that is just I need to tell myself, hey, I'm actually going to do what I said I was gonna do, and I'm going to this piece. This is a piece for my guitar, my electric guitar, the battery cover. Or not my electric guitar, my acoustic guitar. It holds these 9-volt batteries down, so it's supposed to cap off over them, and you put those down. But it's broken. So I need to fix this, and the only way to fix it is to 3D print a new one. So I'm gonna take some time and try to 3D print one. We'll see if I ever do it, but I do want to. And part of what's helped me anyway to get some of this stuff done, because for the last year, or for all of 2025, let me specify, for this whole year so far, I kept saying I was going to clean up my room, I was going to do it, it was going to be great, everything was going to be clean. And I never did it. And it was because I never told myself how long I was going to spend cleaning my room. I always just said I was going to do it, which meant I had to do the whole task. Turns out, if you just tell yourself, I'm going to do it for 5 minutes, you're set. Because you can get a lot done in 5 minutes for one. 2, if you start, it's a lot harder to stop. Once I started cleaning my room, it was like, okay, well, I'm almost done with this, so let me just go and finish that. I was like, well, now I did that, I should also do this. And like, before I knew it, it was like, okay, I need to stop because I need to work on stuff for tonight, for tonight's stream. And it was almost addicting. It was almost addicting cleaning my room. I'm gonna call these, I'm just gonna call them King's Wings, I think. I like it. It's short, sweet, but it's complete. Okay, we have wings, yay. Do I have... I'm kind of thinking I have a Silk Touch Efficiency 5 right here. You could put Unbreaking 3 on that and Mending. And that would be a really big W pickaxe, so that's what I'm gonna do. I have way too many shopping bags just lying in my room. I have one over here. I got one. I used to have a bunch. I didn't know that was in there. What is this? What even is this? Filament cleaner, or 3D printer cleaner. Okay. That goes back in the box. But what's in that bag is just rubber bands. That's all it is. I bought rubber bands one day, and I haven't taken them out. I need to. It's for a gun I'm making. It's a slingshot, but it looks like a gun, and it's a toy. It's a toy. Not to be shot at people. Let me be clear. It's for target practice. But I want to finish 3D printing that, and I need rubber bands to actually make it work. So we'll get around to that eventually. Athema, yo, let's go. I have a question. Do you have a donate box? Like like for tipping and donating on like with PayPal or credit card and stuff. I'm working on one. I am a perfectionist though, so it's gonna take a little bit before I'm actually finished with it. I'm hoping to have it done by the end of the month, but there's 5 more days in this month. Wow. I had to do some stuff. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how close we were to the end of the month. But yeah, I want to have it done by the end of the month. We'll see. We'll see. The stream is lagging, is it? How much? Is it my audio is lagging behind the camera, maybe? Because that does happen sometimes, and I can fix that. I have trash Wi-Fi. Oh, I gotcha. My bad. My bad. Hopefully it's not too bad. Donate box. You could be talking about King SMP, I guess. I don't have a donate box there. If it's a PO box, I don't have one of those either. I would like to get one day, but they're so expensive. And if I lived closer to like some of my other content creator friends, I would say, hey, let's just split it and we'll all chip in on this one box, and then you know, based on who it's addressed to, we'll know whose it is. Wi-Fi. I meant Wi-Fi. I knew what you meant, man. I knew what you meant. Don't worry. Don't worry. I was gonna make fun of you, but I figured I figured it was for the best that I didn't. Let's see. I'm gonna put that in there for now. Okay. All right. We needed to put those things on my pickaxe. 3, 2. Okay. What do we want to call my Silk Touch pickaxe? Do you have a donation box so people can donate to you money? Okay, so like through PayPal and credit card and stuff like that. I don't, not right now. I will be setting one up soon. It's just right now I'm setting up the website and it's going to take a little bit of time. If I continue at my current rate, it might be by the end of the month that I have it set up, but right now I've been really into writing my About Me section, and that's taken up a lot of time. But we'll see. We'll see. I would like to. And you know what? Maybe after I finish my About Me section, I could probably open up the donate box. Because I can hide everything else that's not quite ready. Okay. Yeah, we could probably, I could probably make it work. Give me a couple days and I could probably get it opened for you. If that's a thing that you're wanting to do anyway. Gold digger, diamond digger. I don't know. I feel like I'm worth some diamonds, you know? Wait, did I not? I didn't put... Oh, I didn't put... You're right, I didn't name it. Right, that would be why. Okay, what were we gonna name it? Oh, that's what you were suggesting a name. Right. That's not a bad name. That's not a bad name. I'm just trying to think. Anything else? It needs to be something that I know is Silk Touch. That's my main concern, because I swap between my other picks sometimes, and I don't want to mess it up. Just name your shovel only a spoonful. That's not bad. That's not a bad name. I actually kind of like that. I mean, on the bright side, it wouldn't cost me much to rename it ever. Because this is a fully upgraded pickaxe right here. That is beauty. You know what? I don't know. I don't really have a naming scheme. I've never really done fun names. And I'm kind of disappointed in myself for not doing fun names more often, because this is cool. I'm gonna hold on to it for a second. I'll think about it. What I do want to do is, now that we have shulkers, do we have a shovel? I have a shovel. That's not the one I was wanting, though. Where's my other shovel? Did we lose it? No. The Silky Way. Oh my... Derek. My man. The Silky Way. You are beautiful. That is... You are a genius. What the heck? This is a good shovel. It's just not my shovel. What happened to my shovel? Oh. I remember I died in, I died in lava. Get pick rolled. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, well. Oh! I found it! Okay, we'll take this with me, and then I just need to take all these, and, really quick. Oh yeah, that's what it feels to win! Okay. I love having wings. Okay. So now, I guess I don't really have everything, but it's fine. Okay, let's quickly adjust my inventory here a little bit. Okay, boop, boop. And I'm just gonna take all these. Okay. And I'm trying to think, how, okay. So I just need to get this over to the edge, which is simple enough. Okay. So if I put that there, and I do that. And now we can begin the draining all over again. Yay. This is what everybody signed up to be here for, right? Okay, yoink. I'm gonna need more torches though, that's for sure. Because there is just not enough here. I do kind of wonder if we could find a way to do this quicker. I don't know how we could do it quicker though. Because this is decently fast, clearing out the sand anyway, but placing the sand takes a while. Hey, Al, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Well indeed. Thank you for spending your taxes. I appreciate it, dude. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I don't have torches. Okay, we definitely need to get more torches. That should be on my to-do list. Okay. That's high up on my to-do list. You know what? Can I do that right now? Is there anything else that sand would break on impact on? I don't know. I'll think. Boop. Boop. Okay. Yoink. Nope. Die. Okay. How have you been doing? I've been doing pretty good. I've been doing pretty good. We've been chilling. Nothing too crazy. Oh, wait, what? Oh. I was like, there's no way I've been streaming that long, but I realized we started late today. I got really concerned when I saw that it was almost 11. We're good. We're okay. Yeah, we've been doing pretty good. I've been just chilling, doing my own thing. It's been a pretty good time. Can't really complain too much, I'd say, you know. Just living the life. I actually have a pretty good couple of weeks, if I'm honest. Okay. Is this stream SMP or whatever? Yeah, it's like, it's called Twitch SMP. So it's just an SMP with a bunch of Twitch streamers in it. It's pretty cool. I'd say it's pretty cool. I've enjoyed my time here. It's given me something a little different to do as well, which has been nice. Because before this, it was just playing viewer joinable SMP for weeks on end, which is fine. I did enjoy that, but it's nice to have a little bit of variety as well. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Trying to get this all... Okay, that's fine. You know what? This is all getting dug down anyway, so it's fine. I need to... Oh, dude, I forgot what... I need to set stream music, right? I always have trouble with picking out music. What would I sound good talking over, you know? I'd kind of like to get some acoustic guitar tracks laid down, maybe, and figure out how that would sound, but I don't know... I don't even know the process of beginning that, you know? That's a tough one. But I think it would fit pretty well with the tone of most of my streams anyway, and I could also use it for videos, which would be nice. Maybe some, like, chill songs? Yeah. I don't know if I would fit well with, like, lo-fi or not, though. That's the weird thing. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm in this weird subgenre, and I don't know how to find it. There's definitely the perfect music for me. I don't know what it is yet. But it would make these kind of streams a lot more fun, where you're just placing sand and breaking sand and going, yup, this is life right now, you know? Not that I feel like this is boring. I like this. This is fun to me. But I know it's not exactly the most, like... It's not the most entertaining thing in the world either, you know? It's not like going and getting your wings in the end, which is a lot of fun. Oh, we'll have access to the new end farm. That'll be great. Okay. We just gotta fly over there, which is easy enough. Boop. I've got an idea. Okay, I've got a couple of ideas for possibly coming up with some stream music. We'll see if I ever get around to it, but I do have some ideas. Okay. How far over do we need to go? I'd kind of like to clear out this whole row, which we're actually really close. Okay. I didn't realize just how close we were. Nope. There we go. What? Who's texting me at this hour? Okay, I'll excuse you. I'll excuse that. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more to go, I think? I don't know. I think so. I think I counted correct. We'll find out. Okay, we'll take this back over. Okay. Having shulkers is gonna make this job so much easier. I can actually do this off stream now, which is really great. Because before I wasn't able to do this off stream because it was gonna take so much work that it just wasn't really worth it. But now if I'm like having a low maintenance kind of day where I just want to chill, I can actually sit down and grind this out pretty quickly, which will be nice. I can't wait. Okay. Give me all of you. Every single one. These are actually a little tough to grab, I'm not gonna lie. I bought Stardew Valley recently, like a few days ago. It's very fun. Heck yeah, man, let's go. I love Stardew. I want to get some more of my friends to play it if I can. Watching Gus play was fun. So I'm gonna see if I can try to get a couple new, some new players on there as well. Oh, we stopped right at the right time. Good. But it was such a fun game. I would like to kind of start a multiplayer session. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I could get the hype generated for that or not, but it would be fun. Okay. Let me put away my sand. Oh, that's the wrong button. I'm getting all mixed up because I have hotkeys and they're not the same across my different profiles, so it's throwing me off. Yeah, you're the reason I'm playing. Oh, I'm glad that you're enjoying yourself then. That's good. It's a really good game. I wouldn't be able to recommend it enough, I don't think. So I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Okay. I'm trying to think. Unfortunately, I've not been going to bed at good hours like I've been trying to, which makes me very sad. Oh boy, okay. That's, wow. Okay, Give me a second. We're gonna go say hi to someone. I don't know who just yet. So stick around. We're gonna be doing a raid. I know it's a little early. I'm tired though. We said hi to them very recently. We said hi to you? They just ended. Okay. Well, we can't say hi to them. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. We are gonna do a raid though. You guys get free champ points. You'll get to meet a cool streamer, and you'll get free champ points out of it. There we go. I was like, I can tell you there's a lot here. I just can't remember what. What about you? I've never rated this person before, but I have watched them before, and they're pretty cool. What do you say we go pay a visit to Dr. Trog? We actually talked about them earlier today. I think it'd be pretty cool. Let's go say hi to Trog. They play Minecraft usually, but right now they're playing Repo, which I've never actually seen. I've seen a lot of people talk about Repo, but I've never actually seen any Repo gameplay. So we'll go see what they're up to, and maybe it'll be a good time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope to see you guys again very, very soon. Tomorrow we're going to be playing some Spider-Man. I'm going to try to finish Spider-Man 2 tomorrow. The main story. If I finish the main story and we're not even close to getting 100%, I'll 100% the rest of it in my own free time. However, I do want to play the whole game for you guys on stream because it's a fun game. It's a fun game, and I've been enjoying it. And we started something, we're gonna finish it. So we're gonna try to finish Spider-Man tomorrow if we can. I don't know if we're realistically able to, but I'm gonna try. Thank you guys so much for watching, though. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you soon, probably tomorrow. Good night, guys.